Our party, the New Democratic Party of Canada, has long had a tradition of supporting war resistors, people who are conscientious objectors, who basically have the courage to oppose participation in wars, unjust or otherwise. And I personally have a very strong conviction in support of those courageous men and women who choose to put their principles of peace above the imperatives of their state to have them participate in conflict and war. For any of the women and men who were forced either by compulsion or just by being misled to participate in the invasion of Iraq, I think that we should be absolutely 100% supportive of their right to claim status in other countries, to claim refugee status in particular, and support them, and particularly in light of Canada's position that to stay out of the Iraq war.
If military action proceeds without a new resolution of the Security Council, Canada will not participate.
And so I think it's consistent with that policy to support the women and men who have chosen not to participate in that war, even after having served and performed their duty to their country.
It was an error of George Bush, and you made the same error?
It was absolutely an error.
So you made an error at that time?
It's obviously clear. The evaluation of weapons of mass destruction proved
Are you
not
telling
to be
me you made an error?
Let's let him answer. Not to be correct. That's absolutely true.
So you made an error.
And that's why we're not sending anybody to Iraq.
You know, I applaud the Prime Minister for having the courage and the intellectual honesty to admit that his position on the Iraq war was mistaken, and I think I applaud him for that. So what I would like to see is that their policy on supporting conscientious objectors to that war should change to be supportive of those women and men. After all, if the Prime Minister himself thinks that the war may not have been legitimate, then I think he should support the women and men who came to that conclusion as well. We have a lot of members of Parliament who admire the courage and principle that is being expressed by these very brave men and women like Rodney, and we'll be taking that perspective to Parliament, and I want them to know that millions of Canadians stand with them and support them in their very brave stand in opposing a war that is unjust. You know, we're not going to stop until they can come out of sanctuary and take their rightful place in a free and democratic society.